Well, I'd like to call your attention to May 1st, 1990. Remember that day?
Yes, I do.
Did you go to school that day?
Yes, I did.
What happened at school?
Well, just, I remember being at my lockers and Pam came over and told me the bulkhead door would be open.
Now, where did you go after school that day?
Well, we drove up to Derry. When we decided it was dark enough, Pete and myself taped our fingertips up and then put the gloves, started walking towards Pam's condo, and we went down the bulkhead doors.
What did you do next?
Well, we went upstairs, Pete and I, and right into Pam's room. You know, we started dumping out the drawers and everything, so it would look like a burglary.
Then they wait. Gregg Smart arrives home, he gets punched and he gets ambushed. He gets grabbed and he gets forced to his knees, and he's saying, take whatever you want, take whatever you want.
Billy Flynn was kneeling in front of the jury on the ground, showing how helpless Gregg Smart was, and you could hear a pin drop in the courtroom. Gregg Smart never saw the gun. All Gregg Smart knew was that Patrick Randall was on the other side of him with a knife to his neck, and the original plan was to kill him with a knife.
Why weren't you going to be able to cut his throat?
You just couldn't do it.
Well, when you felt you couldn't cut his throat, what happened next?
I motioned to Pete, like this, because that's where I had the gun.
What happened after that?
Pete nodded his head yes.
After Pete nodded his head yes, what did you do?
I cocked the hammer back and I pointed the gun at his head.
And what did you do next? And he didn't really want to say it, you know, and he's tearing up and he's crying, you know, Billy, what did you do next?
And I said, God forgive me.
After you said, God forgive me, what happened?
I pulled the trigger.
I pulled the trigger. You know, and then the judge immediately called a recess. I mean, I couldn't have asked for a better recess to emphasize the dramatic part of the trial.
We'll be back when the trial reconvenes.